Hi there everybody, Todd Woodbridge, and thanks for joining us in the AO Countdown. And in hotel quarantine is Bethany Mattek-Sands. She is our insider. Bethany, it's going to be great having you on the show. How you doing?
You know what? I'm doing pretty good, and I am your insider because I'm going nowhere but inside. But we are doing great. I actually just finished my fitness routine in my room. Feeling good, been chatting with a lot of players. We got someone special today. Got to chat with the Greek god, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Super excited to talk to him.
That's a good catch, Stefanos. What a beauty. I've been chatting to the US Open champion, Dominic Thiem, and also the world number one, our Aussie, Ash Barty. And that's up next. Great to catch up. It's been so long. I guess the first question is, what's it like to be getting back in the mode of tennis again?
It's been brilliant. I think the last kind of 2 or 3 weeks I've been a little bit impatient, kind of itching, getting ready to play. But it's been a long pre-season. We started in early October, so it's been a long one, but a good one, but certainly ready to go now.
You know, I'm an avid golf fan, and I have not been able to get my name in gold leaf at my club. And yet you kind of rock on in and you're the club champion out of nowhere. I mean, how is that fair for the rest of us hackers out there?
No, my girlfriend's talked me into playing. I wasn't really overly keen on playing. I go out there and play as a bit of a hobby. It was pretty cool. I tell you what, though, I had some serious butterflies. I'd never felt that on a tennis court before. And on the golf course, I was stressing hard. My first ever competitive round of golf. Yeah, I'll stick to the tennis.
I want to take you back a little bit to the AO last year and some of the memories of that tournament. And what about Kvitova? Because she's a tough opponent. She's had wins over you, the big ball striking off the left side, and you came out and you played an absolute pearl of a match on Rod Laver Arena.
We always seem to have a knack of having really close matches, always. There's just a point in it, a game in it here or there. That quarterfinal last year was so much fun. The crowd got involved. Yeah, certainly one for the memory books for me. There was
another moment within that which was kind of one for the memory books, and it involved a mate of yours.
Asher, should we bring Casey out? Is that what you're saying?
She's got no choice. Get your butt out here, girl.
Wow, congratulations.
Get your butt out here, girl. What was that all about? That was just not fair.
Yeah, I think she was doing the courtside commentary, and I could see her the whole match. And after the match, she's, giving me kind of like, thumbs up, and I'm like, out you come. And she's like, no, not happening.
Well, it is my privilege to welcome back to try to get one up on you this time. Casey, you're sitting in there on Zoom. Come back in.
Oh, I'm here. Am I here?
Here.
I'm here. Hi.
Elegant.
Just a nice smooth arrival there. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you? I want to give you a big virtual hug.
I know, not too long to wait now, but that was a good moment. It was fun, and obviously we chat. And you asked me how I was going, and I was like, everything's going good, except I find those encore interviews quite daunting. So what does your best mate do? Of course, call you out there to to put you in that moment. So, but yeah, if I was going to be out there with anyone, obviously, I was grateful that it was you, because it is a daunting feeling, but being out there with you always put me at ease. So yeah, it was a nice memory, wasn't it?
It's a stitch up, but it's all meant the right way. It's all for the love, mate.
The one thing with Ash and I is that we've always supported each other, even away from tennis. And I'm always obviously been so proud of Ash, the way that she's gone about everything she's done. And I know people speak obviously a lot about what I've helped Ash, but I can honestly say that she's done exactly the same for me in every part of, my life. So I'm very, very grateful for our friendship. And just before I go, because I'm going to nip off and let you guys continue, but Todd, I did want to obviously those encore interviews, they are daunting, and let's not forget one that you had a few years back as well.
Oh, right.
In Sydney, you did a promo for all the tourist spots to go to for mothers and their kids.
By the way, Renee Stubbs told me, she showed me a text message that you wrote to her about me in Sydney.
What did I say?
You thought I was pregnant?
Oh, she did not.
Let me say what was written in the message. First of all, it said she looks really grumpy and her boobs are bigger.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's the end of my TV career. Thank you very much.
Right, that'll do.
Well, I'm grateful mine went a little bit smoother than that anyway, Todd. But I'll leave you guys to it now anyway.
Good on you, Case. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, mate.
We got a new opportunity ahead of you in the AO for 2021. How are you looking at that? How are you going to cope with that? There's different expectations. You know you can win the championship because you've won Grand Slam before. But talk me through how you're prepping for this Open, in particular when a lot of people will be looking at you saying, "Well, can an Aussie win? It's been a long time."
Yeah, I think it's a unique Australian Open without a doubt. I think, of course, coming off such a long break in between matches is going to be a little bit different, but it's exciting. I can't wait to be out there, and I think as players we have to be extremely grateful and and appreciative of the opportunity that we get to play. It's going to be an awesome opportunity for us to go out there and have some fun and do what we love, and I think that's what I'm most excited about, is that we get to do what we love.
That in television is called "You've got to give me a slab of beer."
That is not even my phone. That was my dad's phone. That's even worse.
Well, tell Rob he owes me and the crew a slab.
Oh, God damn it, father.
I love it. All right, Ash, well, you've been brilliant. Big thanks for joining us on the AO Countdown. We can't wait to see you out on the courts at Melbourne Park.
Beauty. Thanks very much, Todd. Look forward to it.
Good on you.
Well, up next is a 9-time Grand Slam doubles champion. She's called the Lady Gaga of tennis. You'll all know her. She's sporting what she calls a modern mullet. She can't wait to get out of quarantine. She is an absolute star. She is very funny. Here is Bethany Mattek-Sands.
Todd, thanks for the intro. And if you wanted to continue for a few more minutes talking about how awesome I am, I'm totally cool with that.
I was all for shortening that segment.
I know this is called the AO Countdown Show, but in all honesty, for us living the lockdown life, it is the quarantine countdown. I'm here with my quarantine cuddler. We're coming to you right now from our little corner cafe. We got a nice little view right here. The Australian Open courts, just in case I forgot why I was coming down here. It's so close, but so far. But a bunch of other players have been posting on social media, showing you their rooms, what they're up to, their workouts, their food. So I feel like there's a lot of content to enjoy. So first up, I'm gonna take you through a little guided tour of my palatial estate and how I'm training. So I'm gonna hand the phone off to my cameraman, AKA massage therapist, AKA psychologist, and a lot of other things.
Husband?
Once I get all my work done, it's time to stretch out and work out. We changed the room out to be the Sands Sweat Studio. Got a mat, got a bike, got enough bands to tie you up, Hubs.
Hey, I'm not really into that tie-up thing.
After a nice sweat session, head over to the spa, a place for rejuvenation,
You got a few appointments.
relaxation.
I mean, I think you have a foot rub, a massage.
Soaking tub, which some players have gotten pretty creative right now. Apparently, Heather Watson is no longer playing Australian Open. Yes, I'm breaking the news. She is now training for a triathlon in her room. So best of luck, Heather. I'm gonna be cheering you on. The rest of my setup, this is the anti-aging corner. I have enough anti-aging products in this bathroom right now that if I don't come out of here looking like a 12-year-old, I'm gonna be disappointed. So next we have what every girl needs in her luxury apartment, a walk-in closet. So much room for activities. Just picking out what I'm gonna wear for the day. Although if you've been following me on Instagram, you've probably seen this sweatsuit in almost every post. And it's not my pajamas. We have rules here, we are not barbarians. And that's about it. Stay tuned, we're gonna set this up. You're gonna see our workout studio later. And we'll talk to some more players, see what they're up to in quarantine. But Todd, back to you.
G'day Dominic, how you going, mate?
All good so far, thanks. Finally overcame the jet lag and on the right path.
Perfect. I want to talk to you a little bit about last year. A win against Rafa in the quarters, another tough one against Zverev in the semis, and then an epic final. You're back in Australia. Have any of those thoughts come back into your head about how close it was?
It was a hell of a tournament and hell of a trip. I mean, also before the ATP Cup was super nice. Of course, also it comes to my mind as the last big tournament, which was normal. I mean, I played probably one of the best tournaments ever in my career and, just failed. I actually had a lot of time to think about that match, to think about my chances to ever win a major, all this and that. So that was not easy.
That period of time in between tournaments, how did you deal with that? And because that wasn't easy for anybody.
Yeah, it was. I mean, first, I would say 3-4 weeks were even nice, I would say. I mean, just spending time at home with the family, with the dog. There was so much time actually to practice and to improve things like never before. So I tried to use it as good as possible.
Let's go to the US Open. The final was epic.
Both of us had such a huge chance to win that first major, and I think everybody could see that we were both cramping at the end. So it was epic and could only end in the 5th set tiebreak.
No, it was one of the best matches to watch because of everything that was so much on it. But let's talk a little bit about the ATP Cup, because you mentioned that earlier. Your dad, Wolfgang, is the captain this year, so that's got another little bit of a twist to it. What's that going to be like? How do you two get along? Are there any rules in place that the two of you have to abide by?
No, it's pretty easy going. First time I think that he's captain of a team event on the tour, so also I think a good experience for him.
Where's your mindset at? Goal setting, all of that type of thing for 2021?
The next big goal is the Australian Open, definitely. I mean, of course, also ATP Cup before, but I know how tough and how brutal both physically and mentally a Grand Slam can be. So now I just try to practice very good, to work hard as well, but also to keep myself fresh.
Dominic, I've got quick fire questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
How long can you last without your phone?
A few hours.
What's your most used emoji?
The kiss.
Oh, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
Cardio or weights?
Cardio.
Night out or night in?
Night out.
What's the first thing you did when you woke up this morning?
Checked my phone.
What is the one thing we don't know about you?
I think you guys know everything about me. I have no secrets to hide.
Mate, it's been a pleasure to be able to chat, and we look forward to seeing you in Melbourne, mate. Thanks a lot for joining us on the show.
Thanks. See you soon.
We're actually going to start a little bit with the 5 hours of free time that you get out and how big of a difference that is and what it feels like getting out of the room for a little bit.
It helps a lot being outside. I much more preferred outside than inside. It's very quiet. We don't get to interact with any players, so it feels like it's exclusively provided just for us. I said that to Michael the other day. I'm like, man, you do realize what a good treatment we're all getting, which is this feels very exclusive right now.
It feels like the whole tournament is set up just for you.
Exactly. That's the feeling they give you, which is nice. I mean, they should do this more often.
The fans, that's one thing that we can look forward to after these 14 days is that we're going to play in front of some fans. And I have to ask you, because the Greek contingent down here is so awesome. They bring so much energy. How pumped are you to be playing in front of them?
I feel the love. I feel their energy when I'm out on the court doing my thing. I'm just going to go out there, give it my everything. I maybe show something else. Also, the ATP Cup, it's another blessing. The fact that we're able to play this year again, playing against bigger countries, stronger countries, as we are this year against Australia and Spain. I mean, I really hope to be coming here for many more years and the ATP Cup to keep going, because it's a great event before the Australian Open kicks in.
I got to talk a little bit about your room tour, your shirtless room tour, let's add. I just want to make sure the AC's going, it's working in your room, or do we need to make a call to the front desk, or how's that going?
Everything is working well.
Like the whole piece seemed pretty edited. Did you do it yourself?
I do everything myself. It's me on my laptop, just trying to figure it out. And it looked pretty okay. I feel like it has bigger potential. It can get better.
You can edit any of my videos anytime. I need some help with that. And tell me a little bit. I just listened to some of the songs you dropped. Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about the inspiration. It's got a very loungy, sexy vibe. I want to know what's behind these
I like
songs.
the way you described it. Loungy, sexy vibe. It does. It belongs to the genre of chill hop, lofi. I've been very interested in that specific genre. because it's just very easy to listen to, and it's a really nice vibe. It relaxes me a lot. It has this kind of imperfect sound, a vinyl sound. I've been working on it during this quarantine here, locked in my room.
Yeah,
and,
no, I love it. The first one was Affection for You, if I'm correct, and then it was Love Sphere.
My
Those
Affection for You, right. It's very nostalgic. All these beats are inspired by things that have happened in the past. It's very sentimental.
I love it. No, you can feel the emotion, and I do love that genre myself. It's something that it's kind of easy listening. You can vibe with it. You can meditate with it. It's relaxing. I'm really loving those two songs. So I'm pumped that you're making some more in quarantine. Just tell me a couple of the artists that you like in this genre, because I wanna look up some more, add to my own playlist.
I don't have specific artists that I like, but there's this specific playlist that I listen to. It's called Midnight Lofi.
Would you listen to this as you were getting ready for a match?
I don't really listen to anything before entering the court.
Okay.
I just try and just concentrate on my own. I don't like any music before I enter the court. So this is something I would listen to perhaps when I'm traveling or late at night.
Okay, I love this. I'm super pumped that you're dropping these beats, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
I'll keep creating more and more content. I might even create a song inspired by you, I guess.
All right, hey, I would love it.
The style on the court that you have.
What is the first thing that you're going to be doing once your 14 days is up and we get to go be free in Melbourne?
Just go hug everyone. I miss a good hug. I do have Jerome here, my physiotherapist, who I get to hug from time to time. But perhaps someone else. Go get a juice at Starbucks and just hug the cashier. It's like, come here, Just bring it in.
I love it. Awesome. Well, Stefanos, thanks so much for chatting. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your days in quarantine. And I'm serious about the music, so I want to hear some more beats.
There will be more coming up.
See you later, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's it. Thanks, Bethany. So good to be able to chat so in-depth with Stefanos. The US Open champ, the world #1, pretty good start to the AO countdown, and there are plenty more stars still to come. And Bethany, she'll be back. See you next time.